Hey, hey. Hi, old farts. Hang on, I got to cut out my audio here and so we don't get feedback and all of that. I'm welcoming everyone that's already here. I see we got about 10 people sitting here waiting, and I'm thrilled to see you. And we're, we're not working. We are working. Tom's giving me a signal. I don't know. Hang on, Tom. What's the? I can't see if there's a problem. Is there a problem? According to everything, yes. Okay. Hi, Tom. I'm going to bring Tom in. Hey, Tom, what's the problem? Was there a problem?
Yeah, it was saying that you were not. Hey, everyone.
Okay. We're all
Okay, let
good?
me. Yeah, stand by 1 second. It said it wasn't recording.
Oh,
Okay, but now it says it's uploading the recording. So you're
okay.
back in business.
I'm not real concerned about recording. I record every show just in case there's some reason that I need to go back and do something with it or modify something with it. But lens capture online here, Tom Dowling. I think everyone knows both of us by now.
By
It's
now
a
they
green
should.
shirt day here at Old Farts Land. Here we are, getting closer and closer to the Vegas drone meetup, and I'm in the process. If you haven't already received a personal invitation to the Vegas drone meetup, you will in the next couple days or later today or whatever. But I'm sending out a personal invitation to everyone to get together with us, and we're going to have a great time. So tell me, Tom, what's your opinion here? The Neo did not ship yesterday as it was supposed, rumored
Well, as the
to.
rumor mill had stated, right? It's remember we are dealing with non-official sources of information here.
Of course.
Yes, it did not. Look, it's not that it didn't. I didn't pay a visit to my local Best Buy, okay, just to see, but
Just in case.
just in case you get one of those sales
Yeah,
associates that might not know better, okay. But yeah, no luck
yeah.
yet. So
I have
now,
actually wandered back behind the into the inventory section of Best Buy, just kind of like, oh, I didn't know I couldn't go in here. Okay,
yeah, I thought
and
it was a warehouse sale. Exactly.
yeah, I have done that before.
There you go.
Just kind of to see, actually. But
Well,
I
this is a
mean,
case where they weren't even. There's nothing shipped to the stores yet or anything. So now the latest thing I've seen, Bob, is the delay is caused because they're going to release the Air 3S first.
ah.
But who knows?
Who
Who
knows?
knows?
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, I think there are different markets. I mean, the Air 3S will probably be in the, $1,500, $1,200 to $1,500 range, and this is a $330
Yeah,
item.
this is
I
an
mean,
easy
it's,
buy on the Neo. Yeah, I
yeah,
agree with you, Bob.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
but
So,
I would love to see that if they do release the Air 3S. I would really love if DJI could turn around and, as part of the packages available, release a drone only.
yeah, if,
Those of us that have the RC and 3, the that have goggles already,
right,
at least the most current goggles,
right.
motion controller, whatever it is, that I don't have to repurchase everything all over again in a combo.
Yeah,
And I'm not sure from. I mean, you can only go by what you see on the in the rumor mill as far as images. It doesn't look
yeah.
like there's any chassis change at all, so it should still be the same batteries. But
That would
again, we
be
know
ideal.
DJI. Oh, wouldn't that be?
Yeah.
But we know DJI, Bob. So
Yeah. Could
you know,
be.
fingers
Yeah.
crossed, are going to start to spasm at some point. Okay.
Yep. Yep. So listen, I need to say hello to some of our friends that have showed up here so far this morning or this afternoon. I know we're on at different times all over the place. So first of all, Warren, the invisible Warren, he was here first, and
Gold.
you
He gets
know,
the gold.
yeah. So he gets the points for being here first. But second was Dave Cullen in the UK. Hello, David. We appreciate you being there, and I know you're staying up. And it's about 7 or 8 o'clock there right now. And I know that there's another show on in the UK at this same moment here. The drone show live. Tony and all of our friends over there, Jackie and everybody. I always keep Jackie's picture up right behind me here. Hey, Jackie. We're still working on getting Jackie to Vegas for the drone meetup here. That's going to be, that's my ambition here. Zach says he's going to be lurking. Zach is already signed up for the meetup, and he's already got his rooms and everything else, and he's all set there. And but he said he has to lurk. Zach is Big Orange Drone Flyer, and so you can kind of guess what kind of drone he's got if he's flying the Big Orange one, and then Bud Bieber is in the chat room there.
Hey,
We
Bud.
love you, Bud, and we're hoping you're feeling well and enjoying the ice cream in Oswego. I always get a big kick out of that, kind of thing there. Dale Hinton and Hilton are one of our sponsors, and I know that
Give
some
Dale
of
a
you-
wrench, by the way. Make
yes,
him a
I'm
moderator.
just doing that right this
Good.
moment.
And while you're doing
Add
that,
as a
we got Time to
moderator.
Fly is in the house along with TJ.
Yeah,
We got let's see who else we have
yeah,
here.
TJ.
We have Idaho Quadcopter. We know who that is. Hey,
Oh
Mark,
yeah.
sorry.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Good.
So,
Good.
coast to coast. Hey, Bill.
Good.
What's happening, Bill? How are you, brother?
Yay.
Yeah, so
Yep.
that's who we have right now, and of course we'll have some more joining us.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm
but,
sure. There is John Flynn just came in, just
Hey,
popped
John.
in here. We're happy to see you,
Lion Flynn
John.
Media.
And we're looking forward to seeing John and Colleen here. They're coming to Vegas.
Oh,
And
fantastic! That's great. That's great. 79 days, folks. 79 days. Okay, that's how.
Yeah.
And now this is perfect picking season for airline tickets.
This is the time.
Okay?
Yeah.
This is the time right now.
This is
You're
the moment.
just a little more than 70 days out.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
To get
Yep.
the best airfares.
And we all hold on.
You got to turn that volume down a little, Bob.
Okay.
There we go. Much better. Just a little more.
This is mostly Tom's video here. Yep. And I didn't know it was going to play that fast, but it's all good. Laugh a lot. Beautiful
That we
casino.
will.
Beautiful pool. Beautiful place. And a lot to see in Las Vegas. And we're thrilled to have our sponsors here. One sponsor that's not in that list is the Henderson Parks and Recreation. They are also a sponsor of the meetup. They are waiving all of their fees. They're
helping us out. They're hand holding us.
They certainly
whole
are.
Process.
I was in their offices yesterday, and They are just thrilled to be putting this together and helping us
Yeah,
enjoy this day in
special
Henderson.
shout out to Angela Summers, the director of Henderson Park and Recreation,
Yep,
and JJ Moyes,
yep,
her assistant director. He's the one who's been holding Bob's and my hand in getting this done. So we really appreciate them. We appreciate them so much. Uh,
yeah,
Henderson, by the way, for those of you that don't know, is the second largest city in the state of Nevada after Las Vegas.
right.
Now, what a lot of people don't realize is the Strip is not in Las Vegas. The Strip is in Paradise. It's a couple
Yeah.
miles south of what is actually considered Las Vegas. Henderson is a city. Okay, Bob, you live in Enterprise?
I live in Paradise Township.
In Paradise.
Yes,
Paradise
I'm in
Township.
Paradise. We have townships here in the county
Yeah,
that aren't
unincorporated townships. Yeah.
unincorporated townships. And even though my address is Las Vegas, I technically live in Paradise Township. But I think you're all going to find, it's all Las Vegas once you're
It's
here.
all Las
You know.
Vegas Valley.
Yes.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what we're showcasing here, and that's why even though our event is at Green Valley Ranch Resort in Henderson, it is the first annual Vegas drone meetup because this is the Vegas Valley, and there's
Yep.
so much here to see and do. And Bob, I do wanna point out something there. There maybe has been some pushback by a couple of individuals online about where we can and cannot fly and things
Yeah.
like that. We want to assure everybody that we are vetting these locations. We're not just pulling stuff out of our rear posture and saying, "Oh yeah, go ahead, throw your drone up here." No,
No.
we're doing the real research, and we got people on our team that are basically, I would call one of them an industry expert when it comes to where you can and cannot fly in this
Yes.
area.
Yes.
That's Don Hill, and then we
Don-
have one higher on the committee who's the captain of the Red Rock Search and Rescue Team, former service member of the U.S. Air Force. Audrey's on the team. My wife is on the team. So, this isn't a just grab and go kind of situation. There's a lot of planning involved. And the other pushback we got, Bob, was that we were charging $49.95 for this gathering, and I want to explain exactly why. Okay. The
Sure.
reason why we're charging $49.95 is because of the logistics required in putting on this kind of event that we have people flying and traveling into. Now, we have a bunch of locals here that will be joining us, but again, that's easy to put together. When you have people that are taking their time and money to fly in, to purchase hotel rooms, meals, and all of that,
Right.
you don't want to do this by happenstance. So by having people commit to the $49.95, we can get that true head count. Plus, what we're offering for that $49.95 is a much higher value because we're giving away a gift bag. It's got a T-shirt in it. It's got raffle in it. It's got a bunch of stuff in there that really is a true value at that price. So understand why we're charging. Understand what goes into an event like this. There are other expenses that we have. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is why. And look, if anybody wants to help out, we're here to accept that. We've never pushed anybody away. Anybody who started out with us and is no longer with us, it's because of reasons of their own that they left on their own accord. It's not that we asked anybody to leave.
Nope.
Okay.
All good.
So, when Bob mentions, the ability to fly at the hotel, we vetted that already. I basically run a lance every week at that location. Okay. To check details.
I could find the video on my computer here of I have flown over that hotel. I've flown around that hotel. I have.
Now we won't be flying in that hotel.
I'm
No.
not flying inside
And
that.
we never
Lee
afford that.
Bessing, you can't fly your Avata inside the hotel. Okay.
No. Look, whatever you bring with you in your hotel room with the door closed, Hey, whatever you do in your hotel room with the door closed, that's on you, not on us. But look, and you
Okay.
know, we are also looking to approach Green Valley Ranch.
Yes.
One of the ideas that Bob and I have had is possibly working something, and we haven't gone into any detail with Green Valley Ranch at all at this point, okay?
They are
But
waiting
possibly
for us
putting
to fill up
something,
some rooms here,
yeah.
which we
What
are getting close, but
right?
we are
What we're
waiting
going
to,
to do
yeah.
is possibly sit down with them once we have those hotel rooms filled, is sit back down with their management team and say, hey, would you guys like to sponsor maybe a contest for the best aerial image of the Green Valley Ranch
Yep.
Resort by one of our participants and maybe gift them X, Y, or Z,
Pay
maybe
for their hotel
maybe a,
room
or
or
maybe a gift
do
voucher to
something.
one of their world-class restaurants or
Oh, yeah.
something like that. Okay. So that's what we're working on. But we
Yep.
got a lot of things in the works. Okay. I'll mention
Well,
another
good.
one, Bob. Don, I was on the phone with Don Hill yesterday again.
Can
He's
I
our
bring up Don's page while you talk about him?
absolutely, absolutely. Let's give
Here,
Don
here is,
some role here.
we really want to encourage everybody that's interested to come and look at this website. This is Don Hill has put together this website. He has put together one of the best guides to everything that you can do. You can fly in the Las Vegas area. If you have
Correct.
not looked at this website, if you're at least bit interested in coming to Las Vegas, you got to take a look at this website, because this website truly, truly, truly makes really puts everything together in one wonderful place where you can see everywhere you can fly legally. You can,
Right.
if you come up here to drone laws, he shows you where, there's overlapping laws, where there's a photo ID requirement, insurance, a permit. Some of the places like downtown Las Vegas, if you want to fly downtown Las Vegas, you technically need to go get a permit. And you can do that. You can, if you have a day ahead of time, you can get that permit. It's not difficult and it's not expensive. So, but you do need to get it. And of course, you have to be get all your Lance approvals in some areas here. But I have to tell you, this where to fly here, and this is
Yeah,
one of
Don's going to great lengths to put this together.
this is I mean, he has it broken down by Henderson Parks, Clark County Parks, North Las Vegas Parks, Boulder City, other places that you absolutely can't fly at, Nellis Air Force Base, the airport here, a variety of things here. I'm going to look at his map of where to fly here. You know, One of the best resources, you can
In the
possibly
local
ask
area.
for,
Yeah.
that he totally can give you all the spots here. As we zoom in here, this over here, you see all these black dots. This is over here where the hotel is. Okay.
That's all
This is
places that we can fly
this is all places we can fly.
that have been vetted. Yeah. That's
This
Lake
is Lake
Mead right
Mead,
there. Yeah.
and you can't fly at Lake Mead. It's a
No, Lake
national
Mead,
recreation area.
right. Lake Mead is part of the national park system. But then
Yep.
again, Red Rock Canyon is part of the national park system, but
Yes.
it is a legal place to fly.
Right
Okay.
here.
So when we tell you that we're putting together these adventures for you to fly in, we are basing this on known information. It's not that
Exactly.
Bob and I have flown there because we have probably, but it's
Yes.
because we have the research that's been done behind the scenes, okay, by somebody like Don Hill, who's
Yeah.
really devoted a great deal of time. Now, Bob, I was mentioning, I'm going to probably be doing the Lake Dolores run on that Sunday, and that, folks, that's a 2-hour drive
Yeah.
the Vegas Valley. So that's that abandoned water park in the middle of the Mojave Desert. And the great thing was, because of Don's expertise, Don called me yesterday and said, hey, do you know there's this Liberty Sculpture Park 4 miles away, all outdoor, large-scale sculptures.
Yeah.
And he said that would be a great place to fly. And in Yerma is a great place to rest, get something to eat, fuel up also. And that's right there. So, you know, in putting together these adventures that we're having, and the adventures start on that Sunday for those that are staying. They're self-guided tours.
Yeah.
And believe me, when you pick up your adventure package Saturday at registration, it will have the details in there. Like it'll have the name of the location. It'll have probably a picture or two. It'll have the address and map information. It'll have how long it takes you to get there. It'll also have in it, you know, the legalities of flight in that location. Is there a lance requirement? Is there not? What to watch out for, what to look for. And then also, is there someplace close to eat, someplace close to use comfort stations, you know, someplace close to gas. So we're putting that all together.
Yes.
Now we call them self-guided.
Right,
all
those things are important,
well,
you know.
We know you can get away with that almost anywhere, including the strip sometimes. But one thing we want to do is we want to help. Look, when Bob and I are not renting 20 coach buses to get you around. Now there'll be a bunch of people here that already have transportation. I know there's folks coming to town that are renting cars. So what Bob and I will do with our helpers is we'll help coordinate the carpools.
We'll get everybody to where they need to be. Don't worry. We will.
What we're trying to do, and Bob, if we're still on target on this, and correct me if I'm wrong, we are looking possibly to do a shuttle bus for Cornerstone Park.
Yes.
Okay, because
on Saturday,
that's where our big meetup is.
Right.
And our plan is to have a couple of food trucks at that location also. And Bob, do you want to give us any more details on Cornerstone?
Well, Cornerstone is God. It's how many acres? I don't. It's a huge park. It's not just a normal city park by any means. It was a quarry that they used to build Hoover Dam, and there was actually a train track that ran from Cornerstone Park to Hoover Dam at one point in time in history.
It's 31 acres, Bob, 31 acres.
And then it was turned over to the city of Henderson to develop it into a recreation area. And they, of course, this is like 50 years ago, they created this natural lake, this man-made lake. From the quarry, it turned into being a waterway, and they're feeding the waterway and pumping it. And it is wildlife, fish, wildlife, geese, you know, there's a variety of things there, okay? But it is a 100% legal place to fly drones in our valley.
Well, in fact, Bob, at the Commercial UAV Expo, which is just 2 weeks away, actually less than 2 weeks, that's where the Commercial UAV Expo puts on their outdoor demonstrations. And they have upwards of 1,000 people there for that. You know, we have the support of Henderson Park and Recreation. And JJ Moyes, who is helping us out, is also then liaising for us with their special events team, with Henderson PD, Henderson Fire, you know, and any other of the groups or agencies that need to get involved. So, I mean, you know, what's really nice about Cornerstone is they have these two large pavilions that are covered. They're outdoor pavilions, covered outdoor pavilions. And that's all picnic spaces with picnic tables and restrooms and everything. And we plan on having hopefully 2 food trucks right in front of that location. So as we're out there, if you need refreshments or a bite to eat, you can grab it from there. We're working on the sponsorship actually on the food trucks also to hand out the paid participants a voucher that, like a $10 voucher for the food trucks. So a lot of work is going into this, but I'll tell you, you're going to have a great time. And the other thing that we wanted to make sure of is that, we have the Friday get together, which is going to definitely be a blast. All day Saturday up until around 5 p.m. With us. And then we break and we come back together, those that are still here on Sunday. But remember, you got all this other time to adventure around Las Vegas. I mean, we're giving you an excuse to come to Las Vegas. There are those 2 outdoor pavilions, and they are large pavilions.
Marcus, I know Marcus wanted the jumpy house, the bouncy house that's in there. But unfortunately, we're not going to get a bouncy house there.
I thought one was being sponsored by Idaho Quad Cup. Oh, that is Marcus.
Maybe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Would he like to? He might want to. That would be good, kind of thing. That would be wonderful. Yeah. So
there was
no
a demo.
no equestrian center here. We love the equestrian park, and they have taken equestrian park away from the drone pilots here.
But Bob, what is happening is Dawn is actually also working with the city of Henderson on trying to restore or put some parks on the green list. Okay?
I had a conversation with JJ yesterday. He said, we are meeting with Don Hill, and we want to meet with you too about parks that we can add back on to add into our approved list here. So
yeah, we have a friendly jurisdiction here.
We do.
We also have Metro Police and Vegas Sheriff working to participate in the event. Yes, it does have a weight limit, and I know looking at some of us, that would be a concern. Bob, I agree. I agree, and thank
Marcus. You want to answer this? Listen, guys, I've put the StreamYard link into the chat here. So if anybody wants to jump on here, we're probably going to go just for an hour today.
Yeah,
believe
so we
it
got
or
another
not,
half
I
an
have
hour
a
to
real
go.
client I have to meet with today after this, and I'm still working with clients and doing real graphic design jobs every day here. So
and I have to get back to retirement at some point. Okay, that's all I'm saying, Bob.
Hey, look who's in the chat, my brother-in-law. This is Audrey's brother, Andrew Mack. If anybody wants to say hello to, I think this might be his first time in our chat room here.
Welcome, Andrew.
Yep. Say hello, everybody.
Welcome aboard.
Oh, God, look at all these wonderful people here.
Welcome aboard. This train moves slow, but it does move, okay?
Yes, it does. Look at Drone Views Media. Alan in Dublin. I am so thrilled to see you on the show.
How are you,
We're wearing green for you, today. We have 2 American Irishmen here,
Absolutely.
so we are we're thrilled to welcome our Irish friends. That's for sure.
I'm third generation.
So yeah, I am also. I think my great grandfather came over from the Kildare, County Kildare. He was in Regathon, and I'm probably saying it wrong, aren't I, Alan? There? Okay. Good. I'm glad I see some people saying hi to Andrew. Yes, my I don't know if my wife's on or not, if she's in the chat here or not yet, but anyway.
To answer Dale, yes, they had it at Equestrian in the past on a few occasions. Last year, it was at Cornerstone Park.
Right.
And I believe as a result of the accommodations at Cornerstone Park, and because you have the lake also, so you can easily fly and demo stuff over the lake without having to worry about increasing your liability. So I believe that's why they're doing it there. Bob and I will both be attending. Commercial UAV Expo. Bob, are we doing a show there?
We're going to do the show on Wednesday from the floor of the show.
Commercial
And
UAV. Okay, good.
Vic
We're going
Moss
to be in. Okay, Vic is going to join us.
ESPA. He is making arrangements for us to actually use a facility at the show. We're going to, at the commercial UAV show, we will be doing this. And, in the past years, we've been able to, interview a lot of the industry professionals right from the floor there of UAV, commercial UAV. And we will be there on that September
4th.
4th or 5th?
4th. 4th is the Wednesday. 4th is the Wednesday.
Okay.
And the show runs the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Okay.
Yeah.
Because remember, the 2nd is Labor Day. Guess what, folks? It's already here. Right?
Yep. Labor Day's here.
Oh, and that brings up something else, Bob. When I had mentioned we're running on Saturday from early in the morning till about 5 p.m., remember that the week before our meetup is daylight savings time. It's the fallback.
Yes.
So if I'm not mistaken, I believe that sundown is probably going to be before 5 p.m.
Yeah.
So, you have the opportunity to capture that park during the golden hour.
Yes.
And it is beautiful.
It is gorgeous.
Our skies are spectacular out here. This is.
Oh yeah. So hey, Tom, I've got one of our friends from the UK has joined us here. I'm sure lots of you know Dave Cullen by now. Dave Cullen is a phenomenal drone artist. I mean, I truly mean. And Dave, I hope you got a video of yours queued up over there. No? Okay. Well, let's get one queued up here. I'm going to bring in, there he is, live from the United Kingdom. There he is, David.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. How is everyone?
Good. Your mic's a little bit on the hot side.
You're a little loud, but let me see if I can edit you a little bit.
But that's because Dave is trying to shout across the pond. That's what he's trying to do.
Yes, it's a long.
Shout. Is that better?
Yes, that's much better.
Yes, much better. Much better.
Good. So tell us, Dave, what's going on in the UK today?
Nothing much. In Edinburgh at the moment, the weather is pretty rubbish. Been pouring rain and very, very windy. I've as you know, I lost my drone last week, so still I've edited a couple more, put a couple more videos.
Now, didn't you get one back already yet?
I'm in the process of trying to get one. I have set up a GoFundMe to try and get a new one, but we're getting there slowly.
What did you lose, Dave?
It was a Mini 3 Pro.
Okay.
Yep.
And ND64 on the front of it as well.
Yeah, and no doubt. What size was the card inside?
It was a 128 gig.
128. Yep. I know the pain. I know the pain, Dave. I know the pain very well.
Yes, Tom lost an Air 3 also.
An Air 3, a little more expensive. Yep. It's and that's something I'd like to talk about real quick is knowing your limitations, okay? And I don't mean where you can fly and stuff like that. What your physical limitations are for recovery purposes, because I'll make a contrast between me and Billy Kyle. We were out in Red Rock Canyon, and I remember Lon asked me, Tom, if you crashed your drone up there, would you be able to recover it? I go, no, that's me at 66 years old. That's a write-off. Now, Billy, within about a half an hour of that, crashed his drone up in the ridges of the mountain, okay? But Billy is 26, 27 at the time.
A young fella.
It took him about 60 minutes to recover his drone. Okay?
Yes.
Oh, in 110-degree weather. So there are times where you have to make a decision on whether it's worth recovering. Like I lost my drone, David, recently in Kanab, Utah, and it just happened to wind up on a mountain butte. So my effort to recover it is is quite difficult.
Yeah.
So where'd you wind up losing yours, Dave?
Ended up in the water in a river, in the local docks.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And it went in.
Went into it's probably about 15 meters of water.
Yeah, unrecoverable at this point.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you did not have DJI Care Refresh, I take it.
I had covered drone, but there was an excess I had to pay as well. So,
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I did not have DJI Care Refresh on that particular drone because I bought it from one of our big box stores, Best Buy, and I had protection with them, but unfortunately their protection doesn't come with flyaway service.
Yeah.
This is David's work right here on screen right now.
Yes.
This
We are thrilled to be able to show that.
This is a place down East Lothian that's called Seacliff. Now the beach is stunning. The beach is it's like silver. The sand is like silver sands, and there's the walk along there is a fantastic. The excuse me, the rocks on the right hand side that have just disappeared are fantastic. Well worth a walk. But
I'm always impressed with your editing, David. Very. I mean, you really take some time to make the transitions and the music and everything else.
Thank you. Do you see something? There was something just popped up on the bottom left about 5 seconds previous to that. I don't know what it was, whether it was a seal, a porpoise, or whatever.
In the water, yeah.
In the water, yeah. This is us coming back from. Now, if you look on the far right hand side, there's a castle ruins from the 14th century. It's called Tintagel Castle. It's just about to disappear on the top right hand corner now.
Up on the top right hand side, yeah.
That's well worth a visit as well if you're ever up near Edinburgh and East Lothian. And just as it's disappearing in the centre bottom, that's the smallest harbour in Europe, man-made harbour in Europe.
There's the castle now. You can see a little better.
Just to the right hand side.
So, David, if we had some friends that wanted to come to Edinburgh and come flying with you, could we make that arrangement?
I'd be honoured.
I think that's a great idea here. I really do. I think that I've been toying with the idea of the drone, old farts drone tours.
The ambassador program. The ambassador program.
Yes, I think that would be just a beautiful, beautiful idea. That if you'd like to, you're going to the UK, you want to bring your drone. I know that getting the what's called the CAA permission.
The flyer and operator ID is all you need for if you're under 250 grams. If you're in the UK.
Yeah. If it's over 250, what do you need?
That I would need to double check because I'm under 250 because I've got the Mini 3 Pro.
Right.
But I can't see it being a problem. You getting that information to come across and fly your Mavics and your bigger drones.
Yeah.
See, the US is pretty easy for those traveling, from Europe and the Far East coming to the US. It's pretty easy, and I would tell them, bring your drone. Okay, bring your drone. Because here, basically, for recreational flight, all you need is this trust exam that you can't fail. Okay, and it's all done online. I know in other areas, you need to do your research. If you're traveling abroad, you need to do your research to find out. Because Bob, traveled to Europe and was able to bring his drone, but Bob recently traveled to the Far East, right, Bob? And you were not able because of the time frame requirements.
Exactly.
The logistics behind getting all that paperwork together.
If I would have started 2 months earlier, I would have been able to get the permission to fly in Japan, but it would be extremely, extremely limited. And I was on a cruise, and then we had our time while we were in Tokyo pretty committed to events that we were already committed to do. So it turned out that I would have maybe had, a couple afternoons that I would have been able to fly. And it's so in Japan, that is, it was a major thing. But when I went to Europe, I got my EASA drone license through Luxembourg. And Geeks Vana, Sean, he recommended to use Luxembourg because Luxembourg has a test and issues the certificate for free.
Nice.
Okay. And so, I mean, and it's good in all of the EU, not in the UK, but
They're not part of the EU anymore, though.
yes, right.
Right.
But the rest,
Exactly.
in Ireland,
Yeah.
you can use it's valid.
Brexit, baby, Brexit.
Don't talk about Brexit.
In Northern Ireland.
Well, I'm going to Turkey in November, and all I need is my flyer and my operator ID. So I can't wait.
Nice,
I'm really
good,
looking forward
good.
to flying over lots of waterfalls.
Oh
and
yeah, you're going to get some
exotic
spectacular
places.
stuff.
I've been in Turkey a couple times. Do you know the one of our leakers who is Galusur, I think is how you say his name. I'm not sure, but I always call him Mr. G. And he's always, he's got things ahead of time. How and why, I don't know.
Yeah.
But he always is one of our people that leak information. He is in Istanbul. And
that's
me
a
and
couple
him,
hours for where I'm going. So.
Yep. You're not going to Istanbul?
No, I
No,
go to
he
a
is.
place. I'm going to a place called Manavgat.
Oh, okay.
And there's a beautiful waterfall. There is one of my videos on my channel, and it's my favorite place on earth. And I'd happily live there.
Oh, that
set up a
sounds
tent and just
Really?
live there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
How great.
Hey, Gary from Brant Aerials has joined us. Hey, Gary.
Oh, good. Jump in here, Gary. I got the link is in the chat, and we want to hear from our Canadian friends here, and I mean we are.
Bob, I was going to say we even allow our Canadian friends. Okay.
But we are excited about the beginning of hockey. We've gotten. Do you watch hockey, Dave, in the UK?
My wife is Canadian.
Okay.
So
There you go.
just from the Prince Edward Islands.
And
She watches
hockey. Is she as sad as Gary that a Canadian team hasn't won the Stanley Cup in a long time? I mean, really.
I'll just ask her.
Sorry to rub that.
Are you sad that a Canadian team hasn't won the Stanley Cup in a long time?
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Is what she said.
Yes, but tell her all Canadian players have won it every
All
year.
Canadian players have won it. Yes, that's true.
Yeah, well, Bob, what did
She's nodding her
our
head,
Vegas Golden Knights? I think 20 players on the roster were Canadian.
Well, not quite 20. No, I think there was
it
about 18 out of
18?
23 on the roster.
Yeah, 24. Right,
Yeah,
24.
24 is on the roster, and 18 of them were
18 were Canadian.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
But then again,
we love
I'll tell
that.
you what, I'm a New York Ranger fan, and they can only win a Stanley Cup every 40 years. So, okay, I'll probably only get that break once in my life. So, but hey, what can you do?
Okay.
Well, you got something crazy by you. You got English Premier Football. I mean,
Scottish.
Scottish.
Oh, Scottish. Oh,
And but it is the whole Scotland football. Don't go there. We're rubbish. Even the top team Celtic, they just get they go up against like a third division English team, and they still get beat.
And I participate in the Hamburg St. Pauli rivalry here. I don't know if you're familiar with that. That's two teams that are in Hamburg, and St. Pauli has been beating Hamburg St. Pauli is in the Reeperbahn area there, and St. Pauli is the team that's the young upstart. I think I don't know exactly how many years they've been going, but they are, truly one of the champions. Finished in first place this year in Germany. So, yeah.
Hello, Brian, Waypoint, New England. How are you, man? Hey,
Hey, Brian.
Dave, let me ask you a question. Of course, you've seen the leaks about the DJI Neo. Okay. Do you own the Avata, by the way?
Who, me or
No, Dave.
Dave?
No, I just had a Mini 3 Pro.
Just the Mini
I
3 Pro.
desperately would love an Avata, but
Okay.
Uh,
Did you?
if I'm
did you see,
crashing my Mini 3 Pros, then there's no chance of me getting an Avata at the moment.
not right now. Not
No.
right now. Yeah. This.
yeah.
I'm looking forward, Bob, to the Neo when it does get released, because I already have
Uh-huh.
the Avata 2. I have the original Avata and the Avata 2, and if I can buy the drone only, no, I'd probably buy the drone in the Fly More combo with the batteries in the hub. But
You need the extra batteries.
yeah, you always look, Dave. There isn't a drone I own that I don't have 5 batteries for.
Yep.
Okay?
I've got 7 batteries for the Mini 3. 2 are the extended ones that you can't get in the UK.
Well, I was going to say,
Yeah.
what Old Thoughts with Drones is actually a 12-step addiction program. Okay, that's basically what we're dealing with here.
It is. It's difficult. It is.
Hello,
It
Philip.
is.
How are you?
Hi, Phil.
From New
Phil,
Hampshire.
do you know the Friends of Hampton Falls bandstand? I think that might be you too, huh? Good to see our friends here. That's for sure. That's for sure. That's for sure. Wonderful, wonderful. So, anyway, anybody else want to jump in here and say hello? We're
Yeah,
wide
we got about
open.
10 more minutes on today's show.
Yeah, we're gonna end it up here right at the top of the hour here. I need to get myself ready for a business meeting here, and so
And I'm retired. I need to take a nap.
yes, I've been doing a lot more napping lately in the summertime here. I have to walk the dogs between 5:30 and 6:30 in the morning. Is the only time the temperature is where the dogs can actually walk on the
Conducive, yeah.
pavement without burning their feet. So it's
Like today. Let's see. I'm up in the hills in Henderson. I'm at 107 degrees Fahrenheit right now.
right now at your house. Okay,
Yeah, and so
we're further
yeah,
south, and we're
well,
a
you're
little
north-
lower
yeah,
elevation
you're
than
north
you
of
are.
me and lower than me.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, we're
But,
closer to
yeah,
the airport.
You'll constantly hear us say it's a dry heat and all of that. It's still effing hot. Okay, regardless, it's still
Yeah.
hot. It's heat is heat. But you know
It's
what?
not in November.
No, November. You definitely need to bring a sweater or a jacket with you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, this meetup that we're having is at the most gorgeous time of year out here in Vegas. We'll be in the mid 60s to mid 70s during the day, but when that sun goes down, we can have a 25 to 30 degree swing in temperature.
Yeah.
Okay. Plus, if you walk into a casino, you can have a 20-degree swing in temperature.
Oh yes.
It's summertime. So definitely, guys, bring a sweater.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bring
Definitely,
a hoodie or something.
yeah.
Well, currently it's 59 Fahrenheit in Edinburgh at the moment.
Wow.
So it's
59.
quite cold. It's quite cold. Yeah.
Yeah.
59 and rainy, huh?
90% chance of rain. Yeah.
So I think you get as many rainy days as we get sunny days here, Dave. I'm just putting that out
We
there.
get about 5 different weather seasons in it every single day.
But that
Look,
makes the place a beautiful green countryside.
Well, that's where you get all the green comes from.
Yes.
What do you
The
think
phrase-
it's all brown and orange out here, Bob?
The phrase in Edinburgh is, if you don't like the weather, hang on 15 minutes and it'll change. Could be snowing in the morning and beautiful sunshine.
Yes.
An hour
Yeah,
later.
so-
No, it's-
So here in the summertime, you got to figure we're running anywhere from 41 to 42 degrees Celsius out here
Wow.
during the day. But unfortunately, our heat is later in the day, so it happens. The highs are usually around 4 or 5 p.m. in the afternoon here, and that means the ground stays hot, and it stays hot into the night until about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and then the temperature drops off significantly.
Sticky and muggy. Yeah.
But no, not out here. Okay, we are dry. I mean,
Right.
we're lucky when we hit 20% relative humidity out here. Okay, and that was the hardest thing for me to get used to coming
Your
from the East Coast.
sinuses dry out.
Oh man.
You'll have a dry cough.
Saline spray like several times a day
Yes.
when we first got out of here.
Yeah,
But I'd say it
the
took us
back of your
about 6
throat will be
months.
dry.
Yeah.
It's
We
it's a little uncomfortable.
we humidify the house. Okay.
Yeah.
Because we want to keep the house at least 40%.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like
good
to
thing about the
humidify my
dry-
office.
Yeah. The good thing about the dryness. Yeah.
This is why I keep a humidifier going in here.
Yeah, that'll just crack up on you.
Do you take requests, Bob?
Yeah.
Anything from Bruce Springsteen, please?
Yes. Okay. I just recently started replaying the guitar. I'm sure most of you out there already know that, I got back together with the band I had when we were in high school, and we were able to recreate 8 songs that we did and stuff. So hey, Old Farts, I have one of our most prolific poster in Old Farts with Drones. You all know him. You've seen every morning. You've seen New Hampshire, and you've seen New Hampshire via Phil Chura. There he is, live and in person. Hi,
What's
Phil.
up, Phil? How
Hey,
are
Phil.
you, bro?
Hi, how are you?
Very
Doing good.
good, very good. And you?
Greetings
Been a
from New
while.
Hampshire.
Yes, been a while
So
since
give
we've
us-
seen you.
It
Give us
certainly
the
has
weather.
been a while.
Give us the weather report, Phil. Give us the weather report in New Hampshire.
It was sunny this morning. First
Yeah, I saw it.
first time in about seven days we've had cloudy weather.
Yeah, I saw the sun
Usually-
in your pictures
usually-
today.
I know when I lived in the New York area, it usually the sun only came out midweek while everybody was working, and then all we got was rain on the weekends for the longest time. I miss the East Coast, for all the greenery and the colors for fall and all of that. But when we went back a few weeks ago, the humidity was oppressive. Like we were talking about, it took me a while to get used to the dryness out here. But now that I'm used to the dryness, when we went back to New York City, it was oppressive. It felt like I had a ton of weight sitting on my chest with the humidity.
Yeah,
that they had.
there's a lot of humidity, but today was the first day it's down a little bit, and my daughter and her husband have been staying for a couple of days, and they've helped out a little bit, but they're off at the beach today.
Oh, good.
Oh, very nice.
Good.
Very nice. Where is the beach by you? You're in New Hampshire.
Hampton
Where's the
Beach.
Hampton.
Hampton Beach. New Hampshire only
Okay.
has 18 miles, and I can see I can see the beach if I get over my trees.
Oh, okay.
It's only
Okay.
a mile and a
so
half
you're
from
not-
the ocean.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now I know where you are in New Hampshire. Okay.
Yeah, Hampton Falls.
Hampton.
Yep.
Got it. Beautiful country up there. Gorgeous
Yes.
country up there. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hampton
it's
Falls.
a
It only has
beautiful
about a
place.
little over 2,000 people for residents. I think 2,400.
Wow.
2,400 people. So that's it.
Wow. Yeah. Does it get crowded in the summertime though?
On concert nights. Tomorrow night, Two Wheels concert.
Yeah.
Yeah, the beach does. It's just bumper to bumper coming up Route 1.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's 20 minutes to get through the lights.
Yeah,
Wow.
because all you have over there is 95, and 95 is always a dog. And then you
Yep.
over by the
Sometimes
beach,
95 blocks up, and guess what? They come
Yeah.
past my house.
Yeah, they're finding a way around.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Google sends them past the house. And last summer? Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
I know all the back roads in my town. I don't know about if there's a traffic jam, I know a way around it.
One
Yeah.
day I
See-
stopped somebody. I said, "Where we're going? We're going to Conway, New Hampshire." I says, "You can't get there from here."
See, the thing about the East Coast and the thing that got me most about like the New York metropolitan area, in order to go anywhere, it took you 2.5 hours just to get out of the metropolitan area. Okay. Then add the rest of the trip on. And here in 2.5 hours, I can probably be in 3 other states
Yeah.
in the US. Okay.
Yeah.
The other thing was, Bob complains about traffic jams. Now, I watch the news every morning, the local news, and out here, it's funny, they show our Interstate 15 is the big throughway. It goes from Salt Lake City all the way to Los Angeles, but it's the big highway in Las Vegas. And they talk about it being backed up. It's moving at 35 miles an hour. Now, that's faster than the speed limit in New York City. Okay.
Yeah.
So traffic is relative.
Yeah.
I've been
it's
here for
what-
50
like,
Traffic
years.
is terrible.
I worked
Summertime.
only 6 miles from my from fire headquarters when I lived in the 5 boroughs of New York City. I only lived 6 miles, and that took an hour and 20 minutes to drive 6 miles one way. Okay, so traffic is relative, Bob. Traffic is relative.
Traffic is relative. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Traffic is relative. But, I mean, Las Vegas has grown so much over the time that I've been here since 74.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, there was no place wouldn't take me. I could get anywhere in 15 minutes. Didn't matter what side of town it was. It'd take me 15 minutes to get there. Now to get to my doctor's office is an hour.
Yeah. Well, I like it here because I'm 45 minutes from the mountains. I'm 15 minutes from the ocean, and if I want to go to Boston, the big city, I'm 45 minutes an hour away.
Wow, that's great.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's a good city to be close to. I like Boston. It's a
big
warm.
sports town.
Yep. Yep. Very good place there. Very good.
Yeah,
Good.
well,
So-
when Bob moved here, the Vegas Valley had a population of 306,000. Now, the Vegas Valley included North Las Vegas, Paradise, Enterprise, Spring Valley, and Henderson. And today, that population is 2.9 million.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the growth of the area.
Yes.
I moved here because after 40 years in public service, I have a nice allowance they send me every month. And I came out here to the Vegas Valley because Nevada is a pension-friendly state. They don't tax our pensions. Okay? And we don't have any income tax in this state.
Yeah. There's
So
no
no
income
personal
tax
income
in New
tax.
Hampshire.
No income tax
Hampshire
in New
too.
Hampshire as well. Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Or
And the
state,
property
or
taxes as
state
well.
income tax. We don't have any state
Right.
income
Yeah,
tax.
we don't have any state or local income tax out here. But
No.
you wind up paying for it in other ways.
Now you go to Vermont, that's a different story. You go to New York, they tax you on everything.
Yeah.
On everything. You know what's worse, Bill, is Connecticut. If I had moved to the state of Connecticut, they tax my pension. They would also tax Social Security.
They would
So,
tax what?
Social Security. They tax
Yeah.
your Social Security in that state.
Wow.
So, and we're talking to poor David in the room here. And David,
Yes. David, we're sorry.
they only give you a portion of your earnings, right? In the UK, they
take it's 20% of your wage. They take that for national for our NHS and our national insurance and things like that. But we do have a fantastic NHS service.
yeah.
I would say that because I work for them. So, but yeah.
Oh,
Okay, there you go.
yes, the health service.
And we have one of the most screwed up health systems in the world here in the United States. Okay, you
Amen.
can't figure out from one doctor to the next whether they're going to take your insurance or not. So
Yes.
even if you pay for it.
Amen.
But
Well, the best insurance, Tom, is Medicare. I don't care what anybody tells you.
oh yeah, no, that is definitely definitely something that you need. Like
You agree,
we
Phil?
just, well, Medicare, what it is that I recently went through something here after we retired. The city of New York tried to change their promises to retirees, and they tried to put us all into this Medicare Advantage program, and we fought them in court and won. And the reason we did that was because if you're part of a Medicare Advantage plan, then it's basically the insurance companies making the decisions on
It's
your
an
care
HOA, yeah.
instead of your primary physician. So
HMO.
that's what you got to worry about. And of course now when we get together, see, here it is, Bob. I mentioned this to you. You can't get a couple of seniors in a gathering without us talking about doctor's visits or what their medications we're on. This is sad, Bob. I told you about this. We're supposed to talk about drones, Bob.
Okay.
Now, drones do, like a company. See, we could turn this into, hey, Zipline is a great company out of the Carolinas. They deliver medications on the African continent using drones. Okay?
Yeah.
So there's our tie-in, Bob. There's our tie-in.
That's right.
Drones. Okay?
Oh, good. Well, listen, guys, I'm going to have to cut out.
Hold on, question. Andrew
Well,
Mack
it was
asked
great
for,
to be on the show again, Bob. Nice to see
Phil,
you too.
I hope I see you soon. Okay. I don't know if you're going to get out here to Las Vegas for the meetup, but I sure am hoping you are. Okay.
Well, I don't think so. I got a lot of things going on right now.
Well,
completely understood, Phil.
Escape for a couple days. We would love to see you.
Oh,
Okay.
I'd love to see you too. I'm definitely going to Florida again, though, in April.
Oh, we are too. We are too.
Definitely.
I'm going to put a little sales pitch
next year I'm going to try to
here.
make it.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a sales
David,
pitch
it's
out
nice
here
to
for a
see you
minute.
too.
You too, Phil.
Good luck to you.
Okay.
Thank you. Look after
Before I
yourself.
leave, we are putting together a cruise before the South Florida drone meetup. If anybody's interested, I have information to send to anybody that's out there. We're going to cruise from Puerto Rico. We're going to leave from Puerto Rico and spend 10 days in St. Bart's and St. Martin and St. Kitts and some of the upscale Caribbean islands there. And then we're coming back. And then we're back in Puerto Rico, and then 3 days later is the South Florida drone meetup. So if you're interested in a little extended, Caribbean time, let us know. We got a 10-day cruise in the Caribbean that we've already got. A number of people are already signed up. So it could be this South Florida drone meetup really special this year. Okay.
Well, thank you very much. Have a good afternoon.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, Bill, pleasure seeing you. Dave, same thing.
Everybody
Pleasure.
good.
Thank you,
Before we
guys.
leave, I'm going to run my promo one more time. Let's see how I can do that. I keep hitting the wrong button. Video file. That's what I need to hit. And there it is. Are you
Thanks,
ready?
guys. See you later.
Here we go, folks.
A little hot on the volume. Better.
This is Tom's videos. So we really are excited to share this place with everyone. Anybody wants to can give me a phone call. You go to the Vegas Drone Meetup website. My phone number is at the top of it. Give me a phone call. I'd be happy to help you get situated. And we've got $5,000 in gifts from DJI to give away.
Plus 107 courses from the pilot.
107 courses.
Maybe giving away several of them.
The SBA is paying for lunch. All right,
Yep.
guys. I
Take care, all.
appreciate you all so much. Thanks, Tom. All right. We will see you all soon. Please.